Bing! It's story time. Story time. Let's read it story time. Story time. I'm Geek this story time. Story time. You and me is story time. Story time. Let's achieve. Hello and welcome to Story Time with me, Kayla. Look at that. Now, today for our book this evening, we will be reading Tinyville Town, I'm a Librarian by Brian Biggs. Look at that. Oh, nice. Ready, set, let's begin. Tinyville Town, I'm a Librarian by Brian Biggs. I'm very good at answering questions. What time is it? It's 6:30. People ask me all kinds of things. Barbershop? That away. I like to help people get the information they need. The bus arrives in 10 minutes. There's Owen. What's he looking for today? Books about elephants. The search is on. The elephant books are missing. Where could they be? We hunt for them in reference. They aren't in periodicals. There they are on the table with Anna. You can read them if you like. Oh, so sweet of Anna to share. At the end of the day, I return the books to their shelves. Maybe I'll check one out for myself. I like a good mystery. I'm a librarian. The end. I really like this book. For our activity today, I think we should go on a field trip to a real library and ask some questions to a real librarian. Are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Ready, set, let's begin. Okay, crew, just like in our story, we are in a real library with a real librarian, Mr. Omar. Everyone say hi, Mr. Omar. Now, Mr. Omar, what is a library?
So that question, if you ask anyone, the answer varies. It means one thing to me, it can mean a totally different thing to you. But my definition of a library is a place where you can come with your children, your friends, your parents, your grandparents, anyone can come and find either informational services, informational resources, entertainment, be it through book club, program from the children's librarian, or just a gathering place where you can come and spend some quality time by yourself or in a group and learn something.
Now, what does a librarian do?
So librarians, their first function is to assist individuals, be it children or adults, on finding information. When you divide us into teen librarians, children's, and adults, then we specialize. So as I'm a children's librarian, not only do I help people find the information they're looking for and the books, I also do programs for children. That can be anything from just a regular story time to a craft program. I also do outreach, so organizations like daycares and local schools that can't come to us, I go to them and I do programs for them. For example, this summer we have our Summer Learning Challenge, and I've had 3 to 5 different groups come here. One of those groups is at the Bronzeville Classical School down the street, and every Tuesday they come, and it's 90 kids that come, and we do a project every Tuesday. So yeah, it depends on what kind of librarian you are and where the library is located, what the tasks of that librarian will be.
I like that. Now, in our story, there was a missing book. What happens if there's a book missing at the library?
So if you check out a book and you lost it, what you do is you come to us, and you can do one of two things. You can pay it right out, or you can ask us to renew it, meaning give you more time to find the book. That way you don't incur fines. If you can't find it after that, then you have to replace the book.
That makes sense. Yes. Fun fact, how many books are in the library? Do you know?
That is a good question. I do not know how many books. So another function of a librarian is what they call weeding, which is to get rid of materials that is either damaged, outdated, or just not accurate anymore. So the number of books in the library constantly changes, and we always order and replace. So it changes. Yep.
I like that. Besides books, what else can you order or check out at the library?
So many things. You can check out kits. We just got 5 book bags that bring science, technology, engineering, math, and technology. So like one of them has a mini robotic bumblebee that you learn how to program, and it's easy coding. We also have book kits, we have audio books, we have movies. You can check out museum passes with your library card. So we have over a dozen different local museums that you can go to with these passes for free.
I didn't even know about those book bag kits.
Yeah, the book bag kits are really cool. We also have tablets called launch pads, and they look like Kindles, and they come preloaded with like 12 different games, including science, technology, STEM games, in addition to learning languages. So yeah, they vary.
That is really good. What are the do's and don'ts of going to the library?
Do's and don'ts of going to the library. There's not that many. There's, of course, never running in the library. Unless you're at a program, then you can. When we had that daycare that I mentioned, we did outdoor games, and we were in the parking lot and it was locked, and we did just lots of running and lots of outdoor games, and that was fun. So that's allowed, depending on the situation. You can't eat in the library. That for sure is not allowed. You also can't be screaming in the library. You can use this voice that we're using now. Libraries are not quiet anymore. I want everyone to hear that. They are not quiet. They shouldn't be quiet, because then that means no one's talking to each other and exchanging ideas and information.
Yeah.
So please come to the library, talk, as long as you don't disturb your neighbor. So other don'ts is we don't lose material. We don't do that. Don't lose it. If you check something out, return it so someone else can enjoy it the way you did. But pretty much those are the only ones that are really that stick out. I mean, we welcome everyone. Every walk of life can come in through the doors, and we greet everyone and accept them for who they are, and we want you to visit us.
Okay. All right, Mr. Omar, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It's time for us to sing some goodbyes. Are we ready?
We're ready.
I think so. Goodbye, 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 my friends, goodbye to you. I hope to see you again real soon. Be proud of all your work tonight. Now climb into bed and sleep real tight. On the count of 3, let's say goodnight. 1, 2, 3, good night.